morning. This is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV. And it's time for Community Connection with Miami County Park District. And on this chilly Saturday morning, I have Scott Myers along with me.
A little chilly week.
Yeah.
But you know what's great about it being chilly? Because with it being so cold, Charleston Falls is absolutely gorgeous. Unbelievable. I mean, it is really cool.
That has to be beautiful.
Yeah, we had a video. I don't know how many times it got shared, but we had a video out this past week that somebody, one of our visitors had taken and shared with us on Facebook, and it was like seen like thousands of times because the video of the falls being frozen and the little bit of trickle, and it was just, it was.
If we only
really
had this at Christmas.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's for sure. But it's, at least it's here, and that's pretty neat. So.
Hey, you've got looks like something starting in the schools. Your outdoor adventure club.
Yeah, this is our second year of doing this, and we have a great environmental education program that we work with the elementary schools, and but then once they get to junior high, they're sort of off they go, as they are with a lot of things. And so we started a year ago. All right, what's a way that we can connect with these junior high kids? And so we started an outdoor adventure club, and we work with a couple of schools. And with junior high kids, and select about, I think we get 15 that are selected to be a part of the club. And so we get them outside, introducing them to some activities that they wouldn't normally get to do.
What kind of activities?
Well, last year we did they got to cross country ski. Just this past week they went to river skate down in Dayton to the Frozen. To ice skate outside. I mean, obviously they can skate at Hobart Arena here, but it's a totally different animal. This is the
outdoor skating.
Yeah, when you get to go outside, because nowadays, when we were young,
you went to the
3 or 4 years ago,
the neighbor that had a
pond
or something,
or whatever, and you go skate and that kind of thing. Well, ponds don't freeze much anymore, so it's a little more difficult to do that. And so river skate down at downtown Dayton, which is a beautiful setting. I mean, you're right there on the river, you're downtown, right by the Dragon Stadium. And so we took the kids down there to do that. And they had a blast. So that was neat. And, it's just, trying to get them to continue being outdoors.
Okay.
That's a tough age.
Well, you get them when they're young.
Right.
With the school system,
yes.
with when you have I know the banana slugs are out there.
Right.
That's why am I not remembering?
Hug the Earth.
Oh, Hug the Earth Festival. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, so we've got them when they're young. They all remember the songs. They remember that Dirt made their lunch. I was just talking to someone just a week or so ago who's now an adult, mid to late 20s, who went through the program when they were a kid and remembered that Dirt made their lunch and the song and everything else. So it's pretty.
Do they come up and sing that to you?
Oh,
or a bar or two.
Oh, here's the funny one: is when the Slugs come in May. We have a couple restaurants here in downtown Troy that will donate meals as a sponsor, like La Piazza or Basil's or the Caroline, and El Sombrero does as well. But the surfers will come up and sing to the Slugs.
I bet they like that.
Oh my God, the Slugs they love it. They absolutely love it. It's really cool. So we get them when they're young, and if we can get them at that transition age at middle school when it's they're trying to be cool and. If we can keep them engaged in those outdoor adventure activities, they'll just continue doing it.
And it keeps them out of trouble, too.
Keeps them out of trouble. They're healthier because they're outdoors, mentally, physically. I mean,
it gives those alternative things for them to do other than Xbox.
Exactly, and it's good. And it's getting them outside and doing it. So we built the archery range at Garvey Big Woods. They'll do that. We'll canoe with them on the ponds, or they'll go hiking, obviously. And then, there's a couple of caves that we have that the Park District has that they'll go caving and check out the inside of caves and that kind of thing. So it's pretty neat. Bethel, Piqua, Milton, Union are the 3 schools that we're working with this year.
Okay.
So they each get 15 kids from each school. So it's pretty cool.
Then you've got environmental education.
Yeah, well, we were talking about the banana slugs. This is part of that program.
Okay.
We're in the schools. Back now that they're back from Christmas break. This is the time where we're in the classroom, we're helping them. The kids are making the costumes, they're learning the songs that they will then use to come out with the banana slugs in the spring. and these are the
gets them excited for spring
gets
too.
them excited for spring. But yeah, this is where they learn those songs. This is where they learn, and it's all based upon the state curriculum standards. Our programs are so. Like right now this week we're working with Cookson, and they're learning about what animals need. And so that's part of habitat and the things that animals need. That's part of the science curriculum for the schools. So, we use that music and art to help them remember, because that's what people do learn better with music and art.
That association, making it fun. It's the making it fun is what I really think.
Yeah,
helps.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Exactly right. So
then. All this spring talk, and we've talked about it for the last couple of weeks, but you're looking for volunteers for making that maple syrup.
That's right. We finally looks like finally winter is finally here. We're probably going to tap here early February, and get the trees at Maple Ridge to start making the maple syrup. So we're looking for volunteers that can help us. We'll train them. They don't have to know anything. We've got some folks that'll help them. We got a couple of volunteers that have been doing this for many years that will help you through the process of, collecting the syrup, how we cook it down, all those kinds of things. So it's really, really, really neat.
And I know I've asked this before, and we've talked about it, but what are the optimal conditions for the trees that the tree starts producing the sap?
Yeah, what they need is it to freeze overnight, so below freezing overnight, and then above freezing during the day. So, you get those... like this past week when it was 0 overnight and 10 during the day, not optimal.
Right.
Sap's not going to run. But if you get it when you get, once, it gets freezing overnight, it looks like coming up this next week or two, it's going to start being a little warmer.
Be back above
freezing, so then the sap will start running.
Okay.
So, and it'll probably, if it gets that way, then could flow pretty good.
And people don't need experience to do it. It's all part of what the program is in volunteering.
Exactly. It's all part of the experience of learning how to do it. And we're always looking for more volunteers. We've got a couple of folks that have done it for quite a few years that are sort of like our lead volunteers.
Okay.
So it's not always, we have staff members that help. But when we first started this, we wanted to grow it where it was basically a volunteer-driven program, so that we didn't have to expend a whole lot of time.
And part of what makes your VIP so important.
Right, exactly. You're exactly right. So getting those volunteers. So, if they want to, Jessie Trinetsky, who's our outreach coordinator, she handles all of our volunteers. So you can call us out at the Park District office, talk to her. 335-6273 is the number. So, but Jessie will help you out, get you all set up.
All right. Cool. Now, like we said, we've just had some of this bitter cold weather.
Bitter cold.
But spending more time outside?
Yep. I mean, just because it's cold doesn't mean you have to stay inside.
Right.
You just may not want to go outside as long. And when you do go out, cover up. I walked in today, I had my stocking and hat, tried to keep my hair from getting all messed up. And gloves, so if the sun's out, get sunglasses on, protect your eyes from the glare from the snow. But if it's cold, cover up, bundle for 20 minutes, and just get a short little hike in or something along those lines. Get out, and go see the falls, because Charleston, they're beautiful right now.
Way back when I was a kid, I just remember it didn't matter when it was. Mom was always like, just get out, get outside. you kids need to get outside and play.
That's right.
And wintertime, it was always the Wonder Bread bags on your feet
before you put the boots on. Yep, I remember that.
And getting outside.
Yeah, so get out there. It's good for your health. It helps. And sometimes the winter can get dreary and gray, but you know what? Get out. It helps your mood. Get you healthier. It just helps you mentally, and just to get outside and get that crisp air into your lungs.
And you're having something fun with it too. Kind of put a twist to it. So when you're out there, you want to snap some pictures.
Yes. Exactly.
You've got a photo contest.
Right. We got a photo contest we started this year because we get great pictures. People love to take pictures in the parks, and they share them on Facebook. And so we wanted to sort of find an opportunity to reward some of those folks. So we've got a photo contest, and we're selecting one winner a month throughout the entire year of 2016. So we're looking for folks that want to, take that photo, share it on Facebook, and enter the contest. So they can just go to our website. They can find all the
details on that.
On it. But the big thing is find a great place to take a picture, find great shots in the parks, and submit them to us on Facebook.
Now, is this for a limited time, or this is 2016?
2016, whole year.
For the whole year.
We're going to do one a month every, that way, then we'll have winter pictures, we'll have spring pictures, we'll have summer pictures, we'll have fall pictures. Because there's all kinds of different,
It's different. Month to month, it is different.
Exactly. So we wanted to try to do that where it was, all different times, the whole year.
I mean, literally, it was only a month ago, and the flowers were coming up.
Yes, I know.
But
hopefully they will be coming up again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, you have programs that are coming up
here
in the near future.
Yeah, we do. So, folks, if they want to, get out and get around other folks that are going to be outside, we've got, January 24th is our Tracks in the Snow, 1 to 4. And so we will be doing that with Spirit of Thunder, John DeBoer. They can visit the Storybook Trail. Yeah, in the snow. Who's been there? So there's snow out there, so you can track and see what animals have been there. So that's from 1 to 4 at Charleston, and then Trailing Moms and Tots. That's on Monday. I believe that's a Monday. 10 to 12 at Charleston Falls, and that's great for the new moms with the youngsters at 0 to 5.
And great view if the falls are frozen.
Great view of the falls. They're frozen. But Sassafras Susan, she'll get them out there, and it's a great time. Get kids incorporated to being outside at a very young age. Get them used to that. Get them to where they really enjoy it. And great social time there. And then next week, February 2nd, our adult exploration hike, 9 a.m. at Hobart Urban Nature Preserve. And then February 12th, coming down the line, is the Great Backyard Bird Count Walk. And those are back-to-back days, 9:30 to 11:30 at Maple Ridge Reserve on February 12th, and 10 to 12 on February 13th. So, in winter, you think, okay, the birds fly south. Well, not all of them. There are a bunch of them still around. And now's a great time to see them.
To get an idea of the population.
That's right. You can see beautiful colors. The different birds that maybe you don't see because they're covered up by the leaves. You don't, and those kinds of things. So, but there's a bunch of them around, and you can get a good bird count.
Any good eagle sightings here lately?
We haven't heard any lately.
Because I thought I saw that this is like their mating season.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, so no, we have not seen the eagles here for a while. And the other thing is maybe because people have been seeing them so frequently that it's becoming commonplace.
People just aren't mentioning it or pointing it out as much.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but no, we have not had much of that discussion lately. So.
All right.
But, if they want to register for our programs, we talk about this every week. They can go to our website on the program tab, a calendar, and click on the program. They can register. They can call us, 335-6273, or they can email register@miamicountyparks.com. Important to register for our programs because with weather, it can be in case we have to do a cancellation or something like that, or a change, we can let folks know so we know who's coming. So that's pretty good. Like us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Post your pictures, enter the contest.
See all those great pictures. Yeah, so good stuff. Good stuff.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yep, sure
it's
thing.
always a joy talking with the parks to find out what's happening.
It is great.
This has been Community Connection with the Miami County Park District. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV.